RavenPack's public coronavirus news monitor is leveraging our unique text analytics technology atop 19,000 sources of real-time news. We're also combining that with a few other sources of publicly available data. Moving to the monitor, let's look at the media hype index. This has fallen to around the 50% mark after peaking at 69.27 on March 30th. Media hype is a measure of saturation, looking at the amount of COVID-19 related news as a percentage of total overall news. The media hype index actually closed below the 50% level on May 1st, which was significant because it was the first time for 6 weeks that less than half of the news was about COVID. We found that the level of media hype about COVID can mirror the number of actual cases, so the decline in this index could be a significant turning point for the pandemic as a whole. But further closes below the key level of 50 could actually be a sign of weakness, signaling a reversal of this sort of complex topping pattern forming at the highs here. Another index to note is the Worldwide Sentiment Index, which has been rising strongly and is currently showing a reading of close to -20, which is a long way from the lows it registered when it bottomed at -70 on March 31st. This index is measuring the overall sentiment about the pandemic based on the analysis of millions of published articles and is also reflective of many real-world dynamics. Looking closely, we see 2 higher highs and higher lows after bottoming, so an uptrend has probably started, and sentiment is likely to continue going even higher. This would especially be the case if it can close above -31 on a daily basis. Now we can keep looking at the monitor to understand what is driving the recovery in sentiment. One factor is probably relaxing lockdown measures. We can see this reflected in the decline in COVID-19 news connections with stay at home. Another factor might be more optimism about discovering a vaccine. As can be seen from the chart here of vaccine co-mentions, these have been channeling higher over the last month and reached a 2-month high recently. Our research suggests the ratio of co-mentions with the subject can be a leading indicator to real-world changes, so the rise in vaccine chatter could itself be an early sign that a breakthrough is on the horizon. But not all indicators are optimistic. Media chatter about a second wave, for example, has risen strongly recently, suggesting the potential for a backlash if loosening the lockdown measures does indeed cause a resurgence in infections. Well, that's it for today, and we thank you for tuning in. If you would like to receive more insights like this, you can subscribe to future RavenPack updates with your email in the upper right-hand corner of the news monitor.
This is RavenPack.